Day two of NFL free agency. It's been the day of the backup quarterback signing. So the Miami Dolphins, they lost Fitzpatrick in free agency last night to the Washington football team, but they signed Jacoby Brissett, and I could see Brissett and Tua battling it out for the starter spot in training camp this season here for the Miami Dolphins. Unless maybe they could try to make a trade and get Deshaun Watson, but right now that hasn't come to fruition. Brissett, it's a good backup signing here for the Dolphins. And we've seen Brissett have some decent seasons throughout his career. 2019 with the Colts when he was the starter, 29, 42 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 228 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 receiving yards. He had but 5 fumble losses. And last season, he had a couple appearances pretty much as a rusher and as a red zone guy because Philip Rivers, he was up there in age and they didn't want him rushing into the red zone over there in Indianapolis. So he had 17 carries, 19 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns. But this season, I think Brissett, he's going to be a big part of this Miami team. If they don't trade for Watson or another quarterback who's very proven on the trading block, because Tua, I don't think they're bought in on him. Last season, Tua was up and down. I know it was a rookie season for Tua Tagovailoa, but he just couldn't get the job done, and they went back to Fitzpatrick later in the season. Was the Dolphins after Fitzpatrick led them to a 500 record, and then they benched him before the bye. But Brissett here, he's definitely going to get an opportunity to become the starter. And as far as fantasy football goes, I think Brissett, if he is the starter as the drafts come on and the season starts, he's a player you probably draft in the last round or two as a bench guy is on your team because I don't think he could be a good fantasy starting quarterback if he's the starter here for the Dolphins. He's more of a running quarterback than a pass first guy in some situations, as Brissett. But it's a good depth move for the Dolphins if that. And we'll see what happens with this Dolphin team because this is only day two of free agency. And Brissett, he gets a good landing spot here in Miami with an opportunity to start. So Jacoby Brissett, we'll see what he does for the Dolphins and if he'll have any impact or start in the upcoming 2021 season.